This has got to be the biggest gaslight I've seen so far, maybe one of the biggest gaslights. There's so much gaslighting that comes to me from Alcoholics Anonymous members. This comment says, if that's your interpretation, it wasn't AA. Okay, so if the church basement that I went into is not Alcoholics Anonymous, but we had the preamble, we read from the AA Big Book, everybody said, hi, I'm Frank, I'm an alcoholic, and we shared about what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. We held hands into the Lord's Prayer at the end. We made coffees, we put out chairs. That said Alcoholics Anonymous in all the literature, but it wasn't AA? Are you sure, bro? I wasn't in AA? Like, were you there? Did you see me not in AA? How would you know if I was even in AA? Like, what are you literally talking about? If that's your interpretation, it wasn't AA. But in all seriousness, like, I think that for those of us who are leaving AA and deprogramming, who is really who I'm speaking to, there's so much gaslighting and emotional manipulation that happens inherent in the AA ideology that the people who are causing the harm don't realize that they're causing the harm. Like, I'm sure this individual is not thinking, oh, I'm gaslighting her. This individual is thinking that because his experience of AA or his interpretation of it doesn't match mine, therefore I wasn't in AA. I mean, it's the most bananas thing ever to say to a stranger. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I feel like so much of that, like, so many people will say, like, I'm sorry you had a bad experience in AA. I, like, literally have never said that once. That's your interpretation of what I'm saying. Because I'm saying AA is harmful, you think I had a bad experience. No, I'm saying AA is harmful. I loved AA when I was in it. I was a full-on true believer cult member, crying on Bill's grave and leaving my chip on Bill's grave. I went to Bill's house in New York, stepping stones. I sat at his desk where he wrote the 12 and 12. I did all of the, like, true believer things. I went to Akron for Founders Day. Like, I did all the things. I vibed with the cult. I was in Alcoholics Anonymous. If that wasn't Bill's grave I was crying on, then why did it say William Wilson? You know what I mean? So this one's just ridiculous. I loved AA when I was in it, and I left when I realized that it's baloney, that it's bullshittery, that it's not true. So my interpretation of AA might be different than yours, but that has nothing to do with whether or not there is inherent harm within Alcoholics Anonymous. And it is about time in 2025 that we start talking about the harm that comes with the treatment. So I'm not saying don't go to AA. I'm saying informed consent is a vibe. Let people know what they're walking into. But unfortunately, the people that are inside Alcoholics Anonymous don't even understand that it's harmful and that they are actually likely perpetuating the harm. Let me know what you think in the comments.